So how about I was muted? Could you guys hear me? It says I was muted. I did my whole little beginning spiel and I was muted. So I'm going to do it again. Ha. So let's start over. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. I'm Coach D, and I want to help you to reach and exceed your financial goals while still enjoying life in the process. Today, we're going to talk about different investment accounts. So, nope, so you couldn't hear me. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, today I go live at 6 on the dot. My camera wasn't working. I said nothing but a devil because we're still getting on here and we're still giving these tips out. So today we're going to talk about investment accounts. I'm going to talk about three. I have three written down. We're going to talk about those three, and then we're out of here. So let me know in the comments. Do you have investment accounts? If so, what type of investment accounts do you have? Do you know what kind of investment accounts you have? So that's important. That's important. Thank you all for tuning in. I see you all on YouTube, on Instagram. Thank you for hopping in with us. All right. So, but you can hear me now, right? But investment account, I'm going to keep going just in case you can, so it's not another pause or nothing like that. I don't want to do that. But investment account is just an account that you put more than just money in there. So a bank account, you put cash, you put money in there. Yes, you can hear me. Awesome. So investment account, you can put stocks, you can put bonds, you can put securities, you can put mutual funds, and then your money is able to go up and go down. You would pay taxes on gains, of course. Taxes, taxes, taxes. But some of the investment accounts are beneficial to you for tax purposes. So we're going to get into it. The first type of account we're going to talk about is a brokerage account. And so a brokerage account is an account that's held by a brokerage firm. So if you're not familiar, I'll give you an example and it might ring a bell for you. You have Fidelity, you have Charles Schwab, you have E-Trade is a big one. There's a bunch of those type of brokerage firms they have people who will kind of be in the middle for you. They're going to find the accounts that they think are beneficial for you, or the ones that will grow your money the best for you. Those people will typically get a percentage, or there's some type of way that they make money, but they are there to help you to make more money and to help you to make what they believe is the best decision. They are there to help you because sometimes if they are making a percentage, they're making more money. You know what I mean? The more you make, the more they make. Where some accounts will have it where you pay like a set fee, like an amount. So for that, you're not giving away as much money, because if you have a lot of money and you're paying someone a percentage, you're giving them a lot of money. So, look around. If you don't have one, check and see what the different options are. And some of them will allow you to handle your own money. You just get your account and you pay like a little fee, but you're actually deciding, I want to invest in this. I don't want to invest in this. I want to pull out of this. I want to add to that. So, yep, Vanguard is another one. That is a good one. I heard good things about that one too. So, yep, that's another good one. Next, we're going to talk about IRAs. So, these are individual retirement accounts. So, there's two different kinds. So, there's the traditional and then there's the Roth. So, we'll talk about traditional first. So, traditional is an account that you pay into it after taxes. So you've already paid your taxes. Like if you get paid, let's say you make 2,000 is what you make, and they've already taken your taxes out, then they'll take your distribution or your contribution to your IRA out. Whereas if you were on the opposite end, if you were doing a Roth, then your money. Oh wait, I said that backwards. Forgive me. So Roth, you pay your taxes before you put your money in. The traditional will save you, and it could be a tax write-off because you are not paying it beforehand. So you're writing off, like I put into this account. So you can write that off. And there's certain limits, and that will help you. If you haven't filed your taxes yet, what was it due? Yesterday, and you made a contribution last year, don't forget that. You'll grab that, get that. They should have sent you something in the mail. And if you have an investment account, so you can write that off and bring down what you might owe, or bring down, even if you don't owe, and get a larger, you know. So nobody told me that they had an investment account. So let me know in the comments if you have an investment account. So with the Roth, that one is the one, like I mistakenly said, you pay that one after your taxes come out. So you've already paid it. So the good thing about that is when you pull it out, when you're 50, 60, 70, whenever you pull it out, whatever your account requires, you don't pay any taxes on that. So that's beneficial because with the tax going up and down, you don't know what percentage, interest rates going up. You don't know, what it's going to be when you get older, when you're ready to pull it out. So it'll be beneficial for you to, for me. Okay, so I would say, now again, this is not financial advice because you have to speak with your own tax accounting, for your decision making. But in my opinion, if you are someone who is going to be adding into that account for a longer time, a Roth would be what I would suggest. If you're not going to be paying for it for a long time, a traditional is what I would suggest. No, I don't have an investment account. All right. Yes, I have one, and you might. So let's see. The next one we're going to talk about is the 401k and the 403b. These ones are job investment accounts, employer investment accounts. So those ones are the ones where, they'll match you. So do you think about that again? Do you have one with your job? That's also an investment account. So we don't think about that, but when we have them, usually they'll invest your money into, I forget what they call it at work, but it's kind of like a lump sum that they put in for people who retire for a certain year. So everybody's retiring in 2028. Their money's in the same one. Everyone who's retiring in another year, their money's in the same one. So kind of like so they can think that you have longer to retire. So maybe we can maybe be more risky with your money. We can try different things with your money versus if someone who's retiring in 2025 or 2024, they might not do that. They might pull back and not be risky and not try anything like. So those ones. Oh my God, yes, I do have that. See, I told you have an investment account. Sometimes we have things that we don't even realize what they are. Yep. Can the accounts be switched at a later time? So when you say can you be switched at a later time, do you mean traditional versus Roth? Let me know. If that is what you mean, then yes, you could. But the thing about traditional, you can't take it out until you're age 72. So if you take it out, you have to pay that penalty if you are not 72. So that I don't think that would be a good idea. You can do it, but there are penalties involved. So as far as I'm concerned, we don't want to lose money and we don't have to lose money. So I would say weigh your options, see how much you'll lose, contact them, see what's the penalty if I pull my money out. See how much that money is. See how much you're going to lose, and think about, is that beneficial? Is it worth it for you to pull that out? And think about how long you have for retirement. How long before you'll need that nest egg for when you're living off your pension or your Social Security, and you won't have the ability, or maybe don't want to work, and you're able to, live off that money. So just think about that and think about the future. Yes, it is my TSP, and I can move it around into different stocks. Yep, see? Awesome. So, yep. So you have the opportunity to move it around and do what you want with it. So we have our regular account, and then we have something called deferred account, which is probably similar to your TSP. I'm not, sure what a TSP is, but that's probably what's similar to our deferred account, where we can actually log in and say, I want it to be this risky. I don't want it to be this risky, or I don't want it to have any risk. I just want my money to grow in there with a little bit, with a little bit of interest. You know what I mean? So you're able to do, you wasn't thinking work. Yep, that's still an investment account because they have it involved with different things, with different funds, different stocks and things like that. Maybe you don't know about it, but yes, yes, yes. So that's good. I'm glad I went on with that. Yes, traditional versus Roth. I'm glad I said that one, because that's what I was thinking. Because sometimes I just keep talking and I don't see the comments coming in, so then I miss that. I think it's the same. Yep, and I like it. And make sure since we're talking about employer investment accounts, I would recommend everyone increase your contributions. Increase your contributions. When's the last time you checked it out? When's the last time you seen how much you were putting in there? Go increase it, even if it's $10, $15, or $20. See what you can squeeze out, but increase it. It will be beneficial for you in the long run. I promise. All right. So our third one is the educational savings plan. This is an investment account. Now this is pretty cool if your children are going to go to school. So it's called, I believe, it's a 529 plan. So this plan is so you can put money in. This is more on the Roth side. So this is after taxes. They've already taken your taxes out. So everything you put in there is after taxes. And then you can take it out tax free, assuming that you're spending it on a qualified educational expense. If you are doing that on a qualified educational expense, then you don't pay taxes on that either when you pull it out. At no point put it in or taking it out. And then I have on here, what else? Because it was something really cool. You can use it for tuition, you can use it for fees, you can use it for room and board. So the only thing would be if your child does not go to school and then you don't use them on educational expenses, there will be a penalty. So it's kind of hard. It's really good for you as far as tax purposes, but not good if they don't go to school and got the fees. So it's kind of risky because you don't know what they're going to do and you don't want to force them either. You know what I mean? Then it's money out the window because it's not something they want to do. But that's not what the topic is today. But I hope that was beneficial to you guys. So this month is Financial Literacy Month. So we're just discussing different financial literacy topics. We've already spoken about, well, just go watch the replay. I'm not going to tell you what we talked about. We go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. And there are over 60 videos already there. So go check them out. We just now started also streaming it into Instagram. So go see some other episodes and see what else you can learn about. Yes, awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And so if you are on my email list, check your email on Wednesday. I want to get a little feedback. And for those who participate, there'll be a little something in there for you. So, check your email on Friday. Very beneficial to us. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in as always every week and hanging in there for me because I was a little bit like 2 minutes late today fooling with that camera. So thank you guys for just hanging there, waiting on me and being here when I did come on. I'm going to bump mine up. The 10% is at 7%. Awesome. And that's really good for it to be a percentage because then also you don't even have to think about the amount you're putting in because every time your money, your income increases, your contribution increases. That's amazing because they give us the option to do an amount like $40, $50 every check, or they give you a percentage option. So using a percentage option, you won't have to oftentimes, increase it. But like you said, going to 7 to 10, that is amazing. Versus actual dollar amount, then you have to go in, you got to switch it, you got to change, you got to keep increasing it. But doing it that way, you know exactly how much you're given and you're able to work it into your budget. So that is cool. But all right, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening. Happy budgeting. Don't forget to check your emails on Friday because I want your feedback. All right. Have a great evening. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week.